And welcome to another update video about Cardano. So Cardano came down to that 45.7 cent level that I mentioned in my videos before. I mentioned the area between 47.5 and 45.7. So this is basically the boundary of this area here as a possible reversal point. However, as you can see, we even dropped slightly below it temporarily. Now we've recovered that, and that's pretty much where we currently are. What you need to understand, I believe we're currently in a wave 2. So it's a wave 2 correction, yeah, of the Cardano chart, of the Cardano price, where down here we started with an impulsive move from the low at 40.2 cents. That was a wave 1 to the upside, and we then came down in an A, moved up in a B, and we're now coming down in a C. That C wave consists itself of 5 waves. I've adjusted slightly the lower level wave count here, where you've got here with the wave 1 basically here, yeah, with the sub waves in green, a wave 1, then a wave 2 up, a wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. That could technically be complete. As I mentioned before, if we lose this 45.7 cent level, which we did temporarily, we'll probably find support on this descending trend line, and it would be, for the bullish scenario, good if we could hold this descending trend line, because what we did already, we broke already out of my target area. I mean, the target was achieved, but we even went lower. So for anybody who actually took a short trade, that's good. Nevertheless, this is the area where with the highest likelihood you would actually expect a reversal. Didn't happen. Generally not a problem, because if we really are in a wave 2, this is really only the ideal area to reverse. Of course, we could drop to, for example, here, the 78.6% FIB level at 43.4 cents. That wouldn't even be a problem. What would be a little bit of a problem is to cross again below this descending trend line. That would put a little bit of doubt, or more doubt, or how to say, it would question this bullish scenario that we have on the chart. Yeah. At the moment, it's not doing anything unusual for a wave 2. Yes, this would be the ideal retracement level, and the reversal would be expected here. But it doesn't necessarily, two things here. It doesn't necessarily mean that it couldn't temporarily drop below that level. That's not a problem. The day isn't over yet. And the 78.6% FIB level here at 43.4 cents is an absolute acceptable level for a wave 2 retracement as well. However, as I said in the previous video, if we go below the 41.9 cent level, the 88.7% FIB level down here, then we are probably going to drop also below 40.2 cents. I think then we're going to make another lower low. So this is where we currently are, yeah. Cardano has a real chance to break out here to the upside, and the wave 3 target to the upside would be around 69 cents. I might need to adjust that depending on how low really ADA goes, but I will do that in the following videos. But yeah, it has to be said again that we are here in the very early stages of a possible uptrend. Things are definitely not yet confirmed. Things are still quite unclear, and all we had so far from the low here was a first wave, and here possibly a second wave. We still haven't seen a third wave, we haven't seen a fourth wave, we haven't seen a relevant fifth wave, and only when that is done, yeah, that's what I usually paint onto the charts here and tell you, only when we have a first relevant impulse created, and then we see an ABC correction down. I mean, I'm talking here about an impulse of a relevant size like this one, yeah, we would now need to see the third wave, the fourth wave, and the fifth wave, and then that correction down, and this is really the best confirmation you can get that the overall downtrend is over and we really are in a sustainable uptrend. Until we see this higher low in the first ABC correction, we can't be very, very confident. We can't be super confident, yeah. Nevertheless, this can of course be traded, yeah, and so far the scenario has not been invalidated. In fact, we've reached here to the upside the first price target, we reached that price target, we reached that price target. Here it looked already good, yeah, because it looked already like we were touching the where we did touch the target area here, moved up strongly, however, moved down again. But that's not a problem. That is not a problem because anybody who really bought here for the first time at this target area could have made a nice profit. Yeah, and this was a 12 or 13% to the upside. If you moved up your stop loss, which is what you should normally do when you do a trade like that, below the swing low here, yeah, and if you got stopped out here, it would have still been a 7.5% profit. Now, I'm not telling you to trade, but I always read in the comments that a lot of people get burned just either because they leverage highly, or they don't use a stop loss, or they don't move up the stop loss. Yeah. So this is just unfortunately the situation. That is why you get burned in these situations. But these target areas are my reversal areas. Here it worked out very nicely. Here it worked. Here it worked. And if you place a limit order here to go long, then what you need to do is, of course, manage that trade. And if you then bounce to the downside here and make a higher low, then what you normally do is you move your stop loss up. If the stop loss was sitting here or even below the green area, then you of course move it up because you can't lose anymore. Yeah, you ride the trend then until the end, and then you would have been stopped out. That's not a problem because you would have made 7.5% profit. Okay, and then ideally, yeah, if you really do active trading and you got stopped out, then you might have shorted here and came into the target area again. Now is, however, a possible reversal point. So we have not seen that yet. Yeah, we have not seen a bullish reaction yet. So that's what we need to see. We have to focus now on lower, as I said in the previous video, until we break out of this channel to the upside. That's an impulse channel of a wave C. The wave C is an impulsive wave, a 5-wave move. Only when we really break out of this channel to the upside, we have a first good signal that wave C and wave 2 might be over. Okay, and that's currently my view of ADA, or about ADA. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.